Hey internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show. God Eater episode 5 was actually, I don't really know how to really rate these episodes because really when it boils down to God Eater, they are really hammering home the whole fact of that determination does not equal out to shit. Because that's pretty much what this episode is pretty much hammering into everybody's heads, which is something that I really do like because of the simple fact of that Linka, Kota, and also Alyssa, Sakuya, the main four people of this, or at least the main four combatants of this episode, have really good chemistry together because they are growing with one another. The thing is, though, is that no matter how tough things get, everything always will go bad in God Eater. Because that's, if anything, it has the message of aliens behind it, of saying that no matter what happens, you will always lose. But pretty much getting into the whole meat of this episode, though, is the fact that the whole first half of it is Linka going over the fact that, yeah, you know, letting those people, like, from the outside just go away, that's pretty fucking difficult. And of course, we learned that Lindo and Sakuya, that they're both from the outside, even though someone's like, you both should be used to this by now. But Lindo counters that by saying, do you know how hard it is to actually survive out there? Because you've never actually done it. To which Soma just, he scoffs and walks away. And the episode, it does lead into the whole thing of, it does actually lead off into the whole thing of Soma leaving to go on a secret mission, giving them some actual advice of saying, are you actually ready for this? Which is actually something in which that, like, he says, don't worry about the other people. We are only here for one reason, to kill Origami. Now, honestly, you can look at this as a very negative light, but I sort of see the good in it because Soma's not really all that much of a talkative person. And normally when he says shit like that, it's coming from a genuine place of saying, listen, you got to get out of that whole mindset of stop worrying about how many people are actually surviving and just kill the Origami for right now. Or at the very least, just worry about getting better so that, that there can be way more survivors. Or at least that's how I interpret whatever Soma says, But pretty much, of course, Sakuya, Linka, Kota, and also Alyssa, they all go on a mission to take down 4 Vajras, or at least take out some Vajras. And as they're doing their mission, and it is going wonderful, they run into a super black Vajra who sort of looks like a black version of Liger Zero from fucking Zoe's, the tournament series. Which is actually really cool. Or at least, he looks like the fucking blade. Wait, it wasn't the blade locker. It was the red one. The one that has, like, the blades and shit that comes off his back. The one that's mostly, that's not mostly for combat, but that's the green one. But actually, really looking at it, though, it's like, this thing, it was really giving them a run for their money. Especially, now, it paralyzed Linka and Kota, then fucking takes out Alice, kills all the other Vajra single-handedly with no real problem. Kills all the people. Linka tries to go up and fight it. Fucking, impales Linka through the fucking back. And also, what the fuck else did he do? He also fucking broke his goddamn God Eater. And twice. He slit it in half, and then when it was about to reform again, he broke it again. Which was a very devastating thing. They don't necessarily get away, though, because as Linka and Alyssa, as they are getting away, because Sakuya and Kota, they were throwing up, some defensive fire, the Black Vajra did actually sort of get them back hacking its sights again, and as it was about to take them out, they both fell over this bridge, and then they fell into this random ravine. And the rest of the episode sort of cuts back into the history of how this whole thing started and what's going on with the first 3 scientists as they have to be worked in every single episode because, yeah, that is the backstory of how these fucking things, how they came to be. And apparently they are single-celled organisms that they are organisms that have a single cell that acts as the mediator for their entire body, which is very fucking crazy. And also they eat organic matter. And guns and other weapons, they don't work on them. But that is what I got to say about that. And that is how this episode ends. Please tell me what do you think about this down there in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshow. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.